Death, not the end. Understanding death to live more deeply. Human beings spend their lives running away from one truth: death. We avoid speaking of it, thinking of it, or even hearing about it, as if silence could protect us from it. Yet, paradoxically, only by understanding death can we truly learn how to live. Death is not an ending, but a transformation, the continuation of existence in another form, another rhythm, another wave in the vast ocean of being. In Buddhist philosophy, life and death are not two separate realities. They are different expressions of the same flow. Just as day turns into night without destroying the light, death transforms life without erasing it. When a flower withers, it doesn't disappear. It becomes part of the soil, nourishing other seeds. Likewise, when a person dies, the body returns to nature, but the energy, love, and kindness they created continue to live in others. Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "Nothing is ever lost. There is only continuation." Imagine lighting one candle from another. The first flame does not die. It continues in the next candle. This simple image beautifully captures the truth that life continues beyond physical form. Understanding death does not make life darker, it makes it brighter. When we realize that everything is impermanent, wealth, fame, youth, even our breath, we begin to cherish each moment more deeply. Consider the story of a doctor who works with terminally ill patients. Instead of fighting death, he helps them rediscover life in their remaining days. He encourages them to express gratitude, to forgive, to say "I love you" before it's too late. The results are often miraculous. Patients find peace, families heal, and love blossoms where fear once lived. These moments prove that understanding death is not about giving up, but about awakening to what truly matters. When we treat death as an enemy, life becomes a battle. But when we accept it as a teacher, life becomes a lesson in wisdom. Death reminds us that every day is precious, that every sunrise is a gift. It teaches us not to waste time on anger or greed, but to use our limited time to bring kindness and meaning into the world. There is an old Eastern saying, "Living is borrowing, dying is returning." When we understand that life is borrowed, we stop clinging to possessions or status. We start asking, "What will I leave behind when I return?" That question alone can transform how we live. It pushes us to create beauty, love, and peace that outlast our physical form. Think of the sunset. The light fades, yet it does not vanish. It simply transforms into moonlight and starlight. Death is like that. When someone leaves this world, their essence continues, in memories, in the people they touched, in the love they gave. Nothing truly disappears. When we embrace death as part of life, fear loses its grip. We become more compassionate, more awake. We stop postponing happiness and start living it. We listen more deeply, we smile more often, and we forgive ourselves for being human. Life becomes not a race against time, but a dance within it. Death is not the opposite of life. It is its silent companion, walking beside us from birth. To understand death is to understand the full circle of existence: birth, growth, decay, renewal. When we see this clearly, we no longer cling or despair. We live with open hearts, knowing that every end is just another beginning in disguise. So, when death comes, it should not be feared as destruction, but honored as transformation. Those who live with awareness of death are not morbid. They are the most alive among us. For they know that what truly matters is not how long we live, but how deeply we love, how consciously we breathe, and how peacefully we can let go. Death is not the end. It is the return of the wave to the ocean, the spark to the fire, the breath to the infinite. And once we understand that, every heartbeat becomes a celebration of life itself.